Welcome back everybody to some more Game Dev Tycoon. My name is Maxwell and it seemed like you guys enjoyed this last time around, so gonna go ahead and make a few more videos for it and put them up on the channel and see how you guys like it. We can go on an adventure together, developing fantastic games along the way. So click to continue and we'll see where we were left off. Oh, that's right, we just hired Ricky. We just had a couple of successful games, netting ourselves 3 and a bit million. And we've got Vina has announced that they will release a new gaming console in 2 months. The Vina Oasis, or Sega Mega Drive, comes with 16-bit graphics and sound, which promises a new kind of gaming experience. Vina said at the announcement, "The Oasis is a new start. It will be the genesis of a new generation of gaming consoles, and we believe it will do very well in the market. Some of the games already announced for the console suggest that it will appeal to more mature audiences." Interesting. Right, so what are we doing? We're waiting for these guys' efficiency to reach full before we start on a new project. Because let's have a look. I mean, look at that. We've got 3.5 million. We can afford to just sit on our big, fat, lazy arses for a while. And, did you do any induction training? Tutorial: if you want to create hit games and have a world-class team, then training is important for best results. Train your staff regularly, but don't overwhelm them with too many sessions at once. There are different training options available. Some options are better to increase certain skills than others. Experimenting is the best way to figure out which training options fit your plans. It's useful to have a mix of specialists and all-rounders in your team, but aim to have at least one design specialist and one technology specialist. Indeed. Oh, this costs research points, of which I don't have any. Okay, so we'll not bother with that. Wait for his... Oh, you know, that's enough. Let's develop a new game. Let's have a look. Let's do something we haven't done before. So let's maybe pick... let's have a look. Let's make military. And let's have a look. What goes good with military? Action or strategy? I'm going to do a strategy game. We'll release it on the PC. And we'll use the Bush engine too. What are we going to call this one? So it's a military strategy. I think we're going to go along the lines of maybe the Command and Conquer style era. So maybe we'll just go ahead and straight rip that name off. Command, and we'll call it Command and Win. 2D graphics version 2, I think. Right, let's have a look. Do we want to put a steering wheel? No, not really bothered about a steering wheel. Not really bothered about a gamepad either. Story and quests also not very important. Engine very important in a strategy game, I believe. And gameplay pretty important. Gameplay has to be fairly good. Well, I suppose we need a little bit of story. So if you don't know what you're fighting for, then there's no point really fighting. Although the story in these military strategy games aren't always the best. It's normally China or Russia have gone apeshit, and we have to go in and sort it out. Dialogues, no. Level design, nah, there we go. Level design has to be top-notch, but so does artificial intelligence, because you want to feel like you're playing against a real human rather than a fake computer. And let's push that up a little bit more. We want some pretty good artificial intelligence. Although our guys aren't particularly good at technology, they're more sort of design specialists. Today, the new game platform Vina Oasis by Vina has been released. Fantastic. Probably will never develop a game for that. Let's have a look. Now, we're not really too bothered about world design. Graphics, we want to pump loads into graphics. World design, not too important. Yeah, that should do. And we'll go with that. There's some good options. There we go. Command and Win is done, but it's got quite a few bugs. So we're going to have to wait until they get worked out. Oh, look at this. Extra points flying in, extra bugs. Come on, Ricky. Sticking a bug in there at the last minute. Luckily, managed to get that one worked out. That looks like it. So we will finish there. 35 design and 27 technology. Oh, a new record on both. New combo, great combo. Fantastic. So our engine is leveled up. It's now level 3. Well, that was the one that was lagging behind anyway, because we never really put much into engine. And that's about it. Oh, Ricky is level 2. So let's release this game, and hopefully it won't get absolutely destroyed by the critics. The first reviews of a newly created game, Command and Win, came in. Let's have a look. Oh, was that an 8? Oh, 7 by Star Games. That's not too bad. An 8 by Informed Gamer. Nice. Game Hero played it for days, apparently. So that's always a good sign. And good game by All Games. That's not bad. 7s and 8s. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, we have to click on individual people now. So let's get some research done. Target audience, casual games, better AI, graphics and project management. Medium games, no. I don't think we have a big enough team for medium games yet. Do we really? Let's have a look at the topics that we can research. Pirate, alien, law and school. Not really bothered about any of those, to be honest. But let's do it anyway, because we're going to need... We'll go with law. And Ricky there, we will get some training for Ricky. So what's he specialised in? He specialised in design, so we'll go game design for pirates. Oh, Command and Win is selling, and it's a flop. Well, not a complete flop, but it hasn't sold... I mean, our other games sold like 100,000 in the first week. It's only reached rank 16, I think it was, at top. Let's give ourselves a little bit of training. What are we? We are all-rounders, so we'll go just with this one. And that looks like the all-rounder. Oh, we have some gobbledygook. This is a very special offer. Our agents have recently managed to borrow some research information that might be of interest to you. Oh, yeah, I'll have some free stuff. You successfully researched evolution. I'm pretty sure Charles Darwin did that a couple of 100 years ago, but fair enough. There's a clear trend towards strategy games recently. Well, that's good, because I've just released a strategy game. Is that going to count for me, or is Command and Win pretty much all sold out, all done? Now, what was that? Evolution. I have no idea what that was. I don't know if it was a topic. Oh, it was. Evolution. So maybe we should make a game with evolution just for the hell of it. We'll make a silly... Yeah, let's do that. Let's develop a new game. We'll pick evolution just because it's weird. We'll make it an adventure game. An evolution adventure game. This game link's doing well, but I know... Right, I'll tell you what we'll do, actually. I will research some target audiences. Ricky, you can have some training because... yeah, game design for pirates again. And then I think we'll Command and Win is off the market and sold 50,000 units, generating 354,000 in sales. So it paid for itself, but the bills weren't getting paid at the same time, so... A little bit of a bust there, unfortunately, from Command and Win. Just wait for Ricky to finish his damn training, and then we can get on with creating. There we go. Right, develop a new game. Tutorial. You can now specify what your main target audience is for the game. Games can be targeted towards young people, at everyone, or at more mature audiences. Okay, pick the right target audience for your game is important. The target platform can also play a role. Some platforms are especially popular with a specific audience. Right. Now, if we're going young, do we really want to go evolution? Yes, we do. Well, do we? Space? Space might be better for kids. Or sci-fi. Sci-fi is more of an adult thing. No, you know what? We'll stall the research for evolution, so we're gonna bloody well use it. An adventure game. We're gonna do it on the game link, and we're gonna buy the license for $50,000. We're gonna use the Boosh engine too. We're gonna target it towards young people, and we're gonna call it Darwin. There we go. Right, 2D graphics version 2. Let's begin. Let's begin our evolution adventure game. God, this is weird. Right, we don't need much in engine. We need a lot in gameplay, and pretty high on stories and quests in an adventure game. Right, we'll go with that. God, I hope this one isn't a bust. Come on, guys. There we go. Points finally rolling in. No, not many. That's not a good sign. Artificial intelligence isn't too... Level design's very important. Dialogues a little bit. And we'll go with just fantastic level design this time around. Let's try and get a new record on the design front. Graphics, not very important. World design though. Got to design a good world, a good rich world. Graphics a little bit more important than sound. These options all look good, so we'll go with that. God, I hope this game sells well. There we go, all done and dusted. Oh, 1 research point away from 40. From time to time, your employees need to recharge their batteries and go on vacation. You can tell that an employee is in need of a rest when their efficiency steadily decreases. To give them a holiday, just click on them and select send on vacation. So Ricky's had enough. He's done. He wants to go on holiday. His wife's been screaming at him. He's been in this office for years on end. He hasn't even left to come home. They need a holiday. Alright, let's finish that game. Let's send Ricky on vacation. Oh god, I've clicked and that's gone quickly. So world design's leveled up and our sound is finally leveled up to level 3. New research available, day and night cycle. Yes, I would like to do that, please. Day and night cycle. We'll get that researched. I think what we'll do actually is I'll do a couple of bits of research, like better AI and world design here, and then we'll make the Bush Engine 3. First reviews of our game Darwin came in. Let's have a look. Quirky but good. Well, it is a evolution. It's an evolution adventure game, so quirky is probably the right word. God, it's getting good scores here. 8s and there's 6 from Star Games. Yeah, screw you, Star Games. I never liked you. Well, that was a surprise. Today, Ninvento announced the much-anticipated successor to the popular TES console. This is the greatest console we have ever built. It comes with state-of-the-art 16-bit graphics and sound. It is simply super, and that's why we decided to call it the Super TES. Fans around the world have been waiting for this moment, and it seems that they will not be disappointed. Fantastic there. Darwin is selling about the same as Command and Win. Not fantastic, but it's selling nonetheless. Day and night cycle research is complete. Let's get some better AI on the go, and then we can create ourselves a new engine. So it seems like the games are definitely... Well, we had to buy the license for the Gameling, which is probably why... Right, let's have a look. We want 3D graphics now. And we want better AI and day and night cycle, and this is going to be the boss. Nope, the Bush Engine 3. I don't know if I'm supposed to be creating engines all the time like this, but it just feels like I should be creating custom engines often, just to take advantage of the new technology that I'm researching. Otherwise we may end up lagging behind, and if you lag behind, then you get left behind. Oh, what's this? Today the new platform Super TES by Ninvento has been released. So let's see if this one takes the market by storm, or if we should just go back to developing on the PC. Darwin is now off the market. It sold 55,000 units, generating 391,000 in sales. It seems that the market has normalized a game with no particular strong trends at the moment. Okay, that's fine. So working away on the Bush Engine 3. Almost done. There we go. You generate a decent amount of research while doing that. So let's develop a new game. Let's have a look. What are we going to do? Well, not evolution again. We'll do a law simulation. Yes, a law simulator. And we'll do it on... this is more... We'll do it on the PC. We'll target it towards mature audiences, and we'll use the Bush Engine 3. And we'll call it... we'll call it... Objection. Exclamation mark. Yes. A mature law simulator on the PC called Objection. We'll use 3D graphics. Wow, 3D graphics are cheaper than 2D graphics. Okay, we'll go with that. Right, let's have a look. What is it? It's a simulator. We've got to have a steering wheel in there, just in case we want to fully simulate the drive home after a long day. We want the engine, story and quests. Oh god. We want simple cutscenes, so we need to have our story and quests at least there. Let's have a look. Engine, not I don't know, is the engine important in a simulator? Gameplay is important, and I know that for a fact, because if your game stinks, nobody's going to want to play it. We'll go with that. We'll see if that works. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, a reporter for Planet GG. We've heard a rumour that your company is developing a game for a mature audience. Would you be willing to give an interview? Yes, god damn it. Thank you for your time. We will publish the interview next week. Fantastic. That's free advertising. Right, better AI, and the artificial intelligence has to be fantastic. Dialogues, not so much. Level design, again, not so much. The AI needs to be the standout thing here, so we'll go with that. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Boosh Games. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature players. Maxwell, owner and CEO of Boosh Games, said, "We think the players are looking for more mature content in games, and we're willing to take a risk and give it to them." Many industry experts say that sooner or later games with mature themes will become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to these games. Developing a great game is not only the recipe for success, it is essential to build hype to ensure that players are excited about your game. In the beginning of your career, hype is mostly generated through random events, but once you gain more experience, you can use marketing and other strategies to generate hype. Oh god, I researched marketing ages ago, and what did it say? You can access it during the menu. Alright, yeah, we want a day and night cycle. Although, yeah, world design actually is probably very important in a simulator game. So, I think, well, we'll have a bit better sound. Yeah, well, that looks good. So what did it say? Access, marketing, there we go. Marketing can be very effective to reach more potential customers, but it can be very expensive too, and it's best to experiment carefully while with marketing to get a feel for what works best. Don't invest too much, and remember that timing is important. Don't invest in your marketing efforts too early in development or too late. It's also important to know that no matter how much money you pump into marketing, it will not make a bad game successful. To the contrary, it can even hurt to market bad games too much, as it can upset your existing fans. Okay, what are we going to do? Advertise in magazines? Magazines and demos? Small marketing campaign or a large... Oh god, I'm not paying all of my money. I think we'll go with magazines and demos. That seems... Oh, look at that. The hype is building. The hype is indeed building for this game. And it's peaked at 28. Oh god, there's a lot of bugs in Objection. There we go. That's all done. Technology. The media is abuzz with the latest news from this year's entertainment conference. In a surprise announcement, Vony, a company known for General Electronics, has presented a prototype console called the Play System. Apparently, Vony has collaborated with Ninvento, creators of the beloved and successful TES and Super TES consoles, to develop what is basically a Super TES with a CD drive. This would be the world's first console using a CD drive. Indeed, it would be. Journalists around the world are baffled, as only one day after Vony and Ninvento jointly announced the Play System at the entertainment conference, things have turned sour. Oh no! Ninvento announced today that they will cancel the project and instead seek to develop a new console with a different partner. Rumour has it that the distribution deal the companies have worked out was unfavourable to Ninvento, handing over much of the control to Vony. This seems to be the end of the Play System. Oh no! Right, that looks... Oops, I don't want to do that. I want to click Finish. It looks like our game is done. It's got a decent amount of hype generated there. I don't know, actually. I don't know if 28 is a decent amount of hype for this level in the game. So how are we doing? It's a new topic and a new combo. Just wanting to get those multipliers on the go while we've got some money to waste. Things leveling up nicely. Oh, I'm nearly level 4. Let's release this game and see what the critics have to say. The first reviews of our new release game, Objection, came in. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh, could have been more from Star Games. Yes, you're probably right. What are you saying? Enjoyable from Informed Gamer? Oh, don't taunt me with that 10. A good game by Game Hero. And what's this? A nice experience from all games. So that's not too bad. 7s and 6s. It's above average. That will do me. Mediocre sales though. In 2 months the TES will be taken off the market. We need to do something to get out of this funk. Because it's, oh no, there we go. There we go. It's getting a little... Oh, no. I thought it was getting more traction, but not particularly well. We seem to be losing money overall. We need to do something to get out of this funk. Oh, we've got a lot of research points. So let's get some research done. There's nothing really that I want to research. Let's have a look at the topics. Pirate. Pirates are always good. You research that. I tell you what, actually, what I could probably do, you get some research, and we'll research medium games. And I think you can hire up to 4 employees in this office. Don't try to hire everyone at once, as staff are expensive. Many rookies hire too early and go bankrupt. It's best to take it slow. So I think what we'll do is we'll hire another member of staff. We want game demos, and hopefully that can help catapult us, because at the moment we're just steadily losing money. We're only losing money slowly, but overall we are losing money. Right, we need somebody with a high technology. Oh, that's it. So 168, 158 and 137, although this guy Ivan Adams is cheap. I think it's going to have to be Brian Richards, to be honest. How much is he though? 18k a month? Yeah, we'll take Brian Richards. So he needs to do his staff welcome training. Publishing contracts. Hi, Maxwell. I have followed the progress of Boosh Games for a while, and it seems that with your recent expansion you've started developing larger games. Larger games deserve to be seen by more people, and this is where a publisher can come in handy. A publisher will market and publish your game around the world. They will also help fund development. In return, they keep most of the profits, but since the game will sell a lot more, it's usually still worth it. Okay. I can put you in touch with some publishers, so you can look at some of the available contracts. Just let me know. Jasmine Droke. Well, thank you, Jasmine. And that's been unlocked. So these guys have just got to wait now until efficiency. Oh, the TES is no longer supported. You've released 5 games for the platform and earned a total of 2.5 million. Jesus, we earned a lot from the TES. Let's have a look. Let's get you some training, in fact. We'll get game design. We can train you on game dev gems, so you can be our all-rounder. And Brian, you are going to need some training in technology. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Which one's technology? Probably this one. Oh no, that's speed, isn't it? Damn it. Objection is now off the market. It sold 65,000 units, generating 460,000 in sales. So it was pretty successful. Contracts, nope, shut up, don't care. Oh no, it seems that coding complete is technology. Ricky, boss, it seems that quite a few players use illegal copies of Objection. I've managed to identify some of them. We could either sue them or to defend our copyright, or send them warnings to ask them to stop. What do you want to do? Sue them or... I think we'll warn them right away. We don't want to be that guy who aggressively gets DRM on our products. It seems that RPG games are especially popular at the moment. Ooh, really? I think this may be a time to go back to our RPG roots then, and see what we can do. Boosh Games has recently sent warnings to several players using illegal copies of their game Objection. Piracy is an increasingly big problem in the industry. Some companies invest a lot of money and effort to fight piracy, while others argue it's better to take a more relaxed approach and invest in better games instead. You've gained 198 fans. Well, thank you. Let's wait for... Can I send him on vacation? No, that would cure his problems. Let's wait for this research to be done, and then we will get a fantasy RPG, I think we're going to do. Even though Medieval's been our go-to for the time being. I think... Well, I can't really afford to wait for his bar to fill up, so we'll develop a new game. Small or medium? I don't really want to risk a medium game yet, because they can be a bit risky. So we're going to go with fantasy and RPG. We're going to do it on a PC. Actually, do we? Our original RPGs were on the TES. So no, we're going to do it on the Super TES. And we're going to use the Boosh Engine 3. going to market it to everybody, and we're going to call it... What are we going to call it? Right, let's think. We're going to call it something that we can use down the line, maybe to make a series or sequels or something out of this one. So we'll call it Legend. Legend. It's always a good thing because you can have a legend of something. Legend of... let's have a thing. Legend of... No, I was going to call it Legend of the Rings, but that sounds a bit like Lord of the Rings. Legend of the... no. We'll start again. Let's think of something else. God, why does your mind just go blank when you try and think of something? So, it's a fantasy RPG. We've got dragons, we've got magic. We'll call it... Planes of Magic. That seems pretty good, doesn't it? Fantasy RPG on the Super Tears using the Bush Engine 3. And we're going to do 3D graphics version 1. Alright, get working, lads. Let's have a look. Story and quests for an RPG. Engine, no. Gameplay, not particularly. Story and quests. That's what we want to do. Come on, guys, get your design caps on. Right, where are we at? Artificial intelligence, not really important. Dialogues, very important. Artificial intelligence, not really. Level design's pretty important when you think of Zelda. I think that's maybe what let us down before, was not putting the sliders high enough on level design. So we'll go with that. See what we can do. Decent amount of... Oh, actually, let's get some marketing on the go. Let's get a demo out, an early demo. Oh, yes, and see what that does. Right, let's have a look. Sound, not particularly important. World design, very important. Graphics, not particularly important either. A little bit more important than sound. We do want to invest something in sound. We don't want to just have standard beeps and boops, as that would be awful. Yep, we'll go with that. That seems pretty good. The hype's building. Not as hyped as our previous game Objection. Wow, look at the points. 53 in design. This thing is a mammoth of design. With RPG games being popular at the moment, hopefully we can capitalise on that. Still points flying in. Is that it? All done. Right, let's send Ricky on vacation. Oh, look at that, new record. It's not a new record on the technology front. We've got a trend match though. Oh, and everything's leveling up. Fantastic. Lots of things getting to level 4. Oh, and I've leveled up. I'm level 4. Ricky, still level 2. Brian. Right, let's get this game released. New research available. Character progression and branching story. Well, let's get some of those. Let's get some of those researched then. What do we want? Branching story first, because we tend to invest a lot in story and quests. First reviews of our newly released game, Planes of Magic, came in. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a 9. That could have been a 10. Outstanding by Star Games. Oh, love it by Informed Gamer, but only gave it an 8 for some reason. Almost perfect by Game Hero. I think it's that game... Oh, everyone loves it by All Games. Thank you. I think it may be that gameplay slider. I think we might be setting that too high. I think we can probably do with pulling that back. Look at that. 50-odd thousand sales there. That's what... Well, we only came in at rank 9 or rank 10 now, but that's what we needed to catapult ourselves back up. Although, if I remember rightly, that was a pretty expensive game to make. What do we want to research? We have 21 points, and there's nothing... Let's have a look at the topics. Superheroes. That's getting done. Let's get Ricky some training. We want some design training. Game design for pirates, and I will train myself in... No, I don't want to do research. Sorry, I want to do training. I will train myself in game dev gems. Ladies and gentlemen, the surprise hit of the year is Planes of Magic by Bush Games. The attention to detail in the world design really sets this game apart from others in the genre. Simply one of the best games I've ever played by Arnie Kunkel from Electric Games. Well, thank you, Arnie. Dear Boosh Games, we have followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest game convention on the planet, Games, also known as G3. By having your own company booth at G3, you can gain a lot of fans and hype for your games, and we think our audience would love to see you there. Oh, fantastic. Maybe we will go and get an G3 booth. Come on, we all know it's E3. Right. So what are we doing next? Let's have a think. Well, we've just researched superheroes, and I'd quite like to get a superhero game done, to be honest. So, but what genre will it be? Well, let's have a look. Planes of Magic is off the market, sold 154,000 copies, generating $1 million in sales. Wow. So, taking us right back up there. So let's develop a new game. Let's make it superheroes. We'll make it action or adventure. We seem to be better at developing adventure games, so I think we'll do that. We'll put it on. See, I'd like to put it on the Super Tez, but it only has a 0.3% market share advantage over the PC. So we're gonna go with PC. We're gonna do it on the Boosh Engine 3, and we're gonna call it the Amazing. No, we're gonna call it Everyman. No, that's pants. Like I was saying, your mind just goes blank when you present it with the box saying pick a name. So I think we will call it the Amazing Steve. There we go. 3D graphics, yes. Right, let's have a look. This is an adventure game, so we want a lot of gameplay. Well, not a lot, but we want more gameplay. Engine not so important. Let's get this one developed. Seems that the market is normalized again with no particular strong trend at the moment. That is good. So the Amazing Steve. Dialogues, level design. I'll tell you what, we'll pump level design. It's an adventure game, so we want level design to be way up there. We want this to be memorable for its level design. Let's have a look. Graphics. Let's get some decent graphics, but not overwhelmingly good. We'll leave the world design up there because we have to create this superhero world. Yeah, we'll go for a small booth at a game convention. And there we go, the Amazing Steve. It's not knocking anybody's socks off with the points, to be honest, so... Are we done? Nope, a few more points rolling in. Oh no, we got a bug. And I clicked finish. Damn it, we've released that. Oh no, this is our game convention at G3. Hopefully some guys can see the Amazing Steve and think to themselves, oh, I'd quite like to pick that up. We got 48,000 visitors. And we didn't make it in the top 100 booths. Oh, but we gained some hype. So that seems pretty good. It's a new topic and a new combo. Right, let's see what people think of the Amazing Steve. Due to an increase in experience, following staff has earned a raise. Ricky is now getting... Oh, come on, Ricky. Dialogue tree. Let's begin some research. We normally invest a lot in dialogue, so I'm going to research that one. First reviews of our newly released game, The Amazing Steve, came in. Oh no, that was a... Oh no! Waste of money by Star Games. Waste of time by Informed Gamer. Their focus on world design served this game very well, and pretty bad by all games. Damn, 3s across the board.